The video game industry. It's worth millions and millions of dollars. It attracts the biggest stars in the world, and it is jam-packed full of glamour. So you would be 100% correct in assuming that the place where free radical design lives and works is just as sexy and glamorous. Welcome to the business part that contains free radical design.
My agenda is generally to sleep as little as possible and get the thing done.
We want to make sure what we show is perfect, and we're not going to show stuff that isn't perfect. So that's why we keep our options open right to the end.
You should never be like 2 weeks away going, oh, it's all right, you know, everything's going to be fine. Because you should always be under pressure to put more in, make it better, make it stronger.
But obviously, that's one of the things that's fun about it. You're trying to show something before it's finished.
We're doing a great game. It's really good, and I can't wait for people to start seeing it.
So you remember when I was talking about the glamour of free radical design? Here it is in action. Check this out. Have a look. Woo! Look at that. I got two questions for you. First of all, are we on schedule?
All over it, yeah.
And secondly, why'd you lie to me like that?
There's a UB Day US event in early May, and the European event at the end of May. Press will be invited along to that. There will be lots to see, all the Ubisoft titles to see, all their other AAA titles to see, but you only need to come and see Haze. Haze is the one. Haze is going to blow you away. It's showing what the next gen consoles can do.
Today we've got a set of journalists coming in to have a look at Haze, and there's 2 German magazines, a Belgian magazine and a Italian magazine. So we're just getting the game set up. It's currently a bit broken, so we're just fixing that, and then we'll be bringing them in here and talking to them about the game. So you're going to see a little bit of us talking to it and kind of see what happens when we show journalists the game and kind of see that side of the development process. Kind of the more interesting thing about Nectar is that, I mean, you can see as I'm playing through, you know, it's very much a thing that you're like, oh, well, you know, this is really cool, you know, I want to keep using this. And you don't get the ability. It is a bit of a kind of a knife edge when you're using it, because if you overdo it, you can overdose on it. And when I overdose, basically 2 things happen. The first one is
you drop your controller.
I drop my controller, which is disastrous.
We're breaking the fourth wall, man.
So. The first one is I lose the ability to distinguish my teammates from the enemy, so everyone suddenly looks the same to me. The other thing is when I'm aiming at someone, I lose the ability to control my firing, and I will shoot at them automatically. I think that went well. Did that go well? I think that went well. Yes. So we've also got 4-player co-op in the game. And that's all the way through the normal campaign mode. They're not kind of some separate missions. They are the main story you will play through.
Online co-op or co-op?
Yes. It splits. I mean, it can be a variety of split screen, LAN, and online.
So can we have like me and a friend at my home, split screen, and another friend? And
Yeah, you can do all of that.
What's going on in the world of show business? What? Eric Roberts in Batman? That's ridiculous!
Okay, so reaching the end of the day now. A lot of people heading home. I'm just checking through the demo just for the last time. Tomorrow is a big day for us again because we've got our Ubisoft production team, that's our producer and assistant producer, coming in to kind of really have a very thorough check through the demo and make sure that those guys are happy with it to go to Ubi Day with. So I'm just having a final playthrough, just making sure everything's just spot on. Then after that I'll be heading home because quite frankly I smell horrible. So I'll see you guys tomorrow.
It's always a tricky thing when you're developing a game, getting the amount of resources you need, first of all to finish the game, and second of all to do all the stuff you need to do for promotion and for making sure that everyone out there gets to play demo versions of the game and we get to do demo versions for the shows. What we've always done is we've tried to make sure that the demo versions that we do are going to be actual slices of the game themselves, so we are using the work effectively and that we're not going to throw anything away at the end of it.
And that's roughly how Haze is being finished.
At the moment I'm just updating the game so it will be ready for showing the guys from Ubisoft. So we had some people in till, I don't know, some of them were in it till nearly 2 o'clock this morning working on some stuff for the demo, so I'm just updating those bits to make sure they're all good.
What's up, gangsters?
We're now going to show Ubisoft the demo, so hoping it goes well. Smoke contrails on it. Also notice the new division of the nectar bar as well, to indicate that you've got a small amount of nectar on all the time. Another subtle point that you may or may not have noticed already is that bit of feedback from Serge about making it so that you get some feedback about how much health the enemy has. Now as you hit them, the little kind of little flashes of colour you see as at the point of impact. They will change colour through from white to red as their health drops. So a character who's very low on health, when you hit them you'll see a red flash. If they've still got a lot of health you'll see a white flash instead of an orange flash.
Look at that, it's him himself in his natural habitat. Yeah, another man, very comfortable on camera, very comfortable.
As a visual feedback, it could be good when it explodes behind you to see a little more of the smoke coming to you to make this,
we could push some more smoke in into the base of the screen and stuff. I mean that's
it's tuning.
yeah,
as you say,
absolutely.
tuning.
Get out! Smack!
Surely a barely contained hostility starting to show up again.
Ça fait toujours un peu peur quand t'es à 10 jours, on va dire, de la livraison des UB Days, de voir que la démo n'est pas terminée, qu'il en manque encore un tiers, enfin il y a plein d'éléments qui doivent encore être finalisés. Mais bon voilà, c'est pas un compte quand on voit les progrès qu'ils ont fait en une semaine, c'est simplement incroyable. Ils ont fait des progrès hallucinants.
The shotgun was originally called the Milli Vanilli, the reason being that the shotgun was a weapon that could clear the room faster than Milli Vanilli's greatest hits. I don't know why people didn't like it.
See you next week. See you later. No, it's all good. It's all good. We got some good answers to some good things today, so I'm quite happy with the progress today. Quite happy with the progress very happy with the progress the demo's making. Yeah, hopefully the guys will be impressed when they get to see the build in their own hands.
Yeah, I think we've got something really good to show. Again, the caveat there is that you're always trying to show a little bit more than you've got ready. It's like, if somebody kind of goes, well, we could do this, it's like, is it time to squeeze it in, or is it going to be the straw that breaks the camel's back?
Based on the feedback we had from Ubisoft yesterday, I've got a few things going, just to help improve the demo, based on their suggestions. So I'm just going to go around our code and design teams and our sound teams just to see how they're doing with those things. So follow me. So this is where our art and engine teams reside. I'm just going to check up with a few of these guys, just see how they're going with their work on the demo. So this is Alex. Alex likes to terrorise all of our new coders. He's one of our angriest coders at Free Radical. he wouldn't admit to it. He's just looking at just optimizing some of the PS3 and stuff at the moment. So he's running the version here. Got loads of stats up on the screen, just looking at memory usage. He'll have the profiles up, just looking at looking at the different things that are affecting the frame rate while he's getting killed.
Alright, so now welcome to the upstairs, where we have a bit of sunlight, so not everybody has disease of the bones.
So, Cole,
Yes.
how are we getting on with these vehicle sounds then?
Yeah, it's going okay. We've got the collisions in now, and we've got some improvements on the jumping sounds.
Can I drive?
Yeah, go for it.
Oh. Run over my squad. Nice. Okay. Yeah, that's coming along really well. That's cool. We'll just speak to our design department now. If we can place them a bit more kind of like asymmetrically along the corridor, so we get the player to actually kind of have to weave a little bit.
Yeah.
Adopt kind of like a bit of a more interesting racing line as they go along. I think it'll just add a bit of excitement to it. And we also want to, thinking about it, as I was playing it yesterday, I found the health value on the mines was a bit high. So the co-op players, when they were shooting them, were finding that they'd go past them before they could destroy them. So I think if we just lower that value a bit, it'll just help to make that bit, a bit better for the co-op players there. Okay, that's cool. Right, cheers, Carl.
I personally have some very important business to take care of, so I'll see you all later.